subscribe, and let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Today I'm here to continue our series on how to pick out a good serum. Today we're going to focus on your skin type, because in as much as we've discussed the benefits of picking the right packaging for your serum, we also have to talk about your skin type and the content. Now there are 5 major types of skin. We have the normal skin, the dry skin, sensitive, and combination. 4. Now normal skin, basically not too dry, not too oily. We have our combination skin, which is usually a mix of dry and oily. Then the oily skin, these are the people that they produce a lot of oil, they're acne prone. And when I say acne prone, I'm not just talking of inflammatory acne, also non-inflammatory acne. That is, they have a lot of white heads, they have a lot of black heads. Now we also have our sensitive skin. These people they are prone to inflammations, they easily react to products, and they need a lot of calming elements in whatever products that they are using. If you want to know more about your skin type, please check the description box. I have a link there for my blog, and I feel like you're going to enjoy the read. Then now let's talk about dry skin. If you have a dry skin, some ingredients in your serum that you would really find beneficial, or rather would benefit your entire routine, is squalene, vitamin E, ceramides, argan oil, glycolic acid, hydraulic acid, salicylic acid, and glycerin. Well, glycerin is mostly a staple. It's a very good humectant. What humectants do is they attract moisture from the atmosphere to your body. Now, something like glycolic acid aids in the exfoliating of your skin. A dry skin person would tend to have an increased skin turnover. That is, you would flake a lot, or your skin tends to flake a lot. And glycolic acid would help you remove those flakes. And so you're having an easy turnover in your skin without necessarily going through the process of lots of flaking. And then squalene, or olive squalene, they're functions. They are like a barrier against bacteria, loss of water, and loss of moisture from your skin. So basically, they restore the lipid barrier, and they also protect the skin from daily exposure, that is the environment. So something like vitamin E, we already know it's an antioxidant, wonderful, and it's also very, very profitable. Especially, this is a very good reason why you see it in a lot of products. It's an oil-soluble vitamin, and so you with a dry skin, I feel like oils are going to be your friend, because they form a barrier on your skin to prevent moisture loss, and it's essential. Ceramides also, they form a barrier. Hyaluronic acid, we all know it's plumping. It should be used when your skin is wet. So if your lotion has hyaluronic acid, I would advise that while your body is still damp, you start applying your lotion. If your serum is having a lot of hyaluronic acid, what you're supposed to do is, when your face is still wet, you apply your serum, and then while you let it absorb properly before you now put in your moisturizer or treatment. Like you think, you might just have a dehydrated skin. For instance, now someone I know, a client of mine, she has an oily skin for her, and then she feels like, oh, her skin is peeling, her skin is flaking. It doesn't necessarily mean she has a dry skin. She does have an oily skin, but her skin is dehydrated. When you have a bath, for instance, I know we're in a tropical area, it's very temperate, it gets hot, the weather is unpredictable, but I would advise that what you do is rub a lightweight lotion. This goes a long way. How this works is this: your body feels dry because it's losing moisture, it's losing oil. But in a temperate area, the sun is here, so definitely it's only going to worsen things. When your skin feels that dryness, its response is to produce more sebum. This is the oil on the oil. Now, if you have an oily skin, it's just going to make you feel like, oh, your body is getting oily and oily and oily, and there is no help. The only way you can help yourself is actually, after your toner, put a lightweight moisturizer. Or you don't even have to use a moisturizer if you're using a sunscreen, as long as you're using a moisturizing sunscreen. An example of a moisturizing sunscreen is Aquel. Aquel sunscreen is very, very moisturizing, and a pea-sized amount is what's recommended, unlike the other water-based sunscreen that you would need 2 fingers worth of products. And I feel like when you start doing this continuously, you're going to benefit a long way. In the night when you have your bath, even if it's a little face cream after your serum, use it. The weather is much cooler, your skin would absorb it, and gradually you see the difference. If you have a dry skin, please don't compromise on moisturizing morning and night. In fact, after moisturizing, get a nice lightweight oil and use it to seal in the moisture. For instance, now some creams that have ceramide, you are looking at E45. Yes, E45 is extremely lightweight. Follow up with an oil to get the best results. Follow up with an oil. Like, I can't overemphasize it. Follow up with an oil, even though it's less oil. Even ceramide products, Vaseline products. When I say Vaseline, I'm not talking of the petroleum jelly, the lotion itself. It's good. Nivea is also a nice product that you can use and follow up with an oil. Salt and South lotion, hello, it's shea butter based, and you are going to get that lightweight feeling from it. It's even if this one has been fortified with an oil as well, and it uses a shea butter base, and it contains things like vitamin E, squalene, glycolic acid, glycerin, and it's going to be extremely beneficial for your skin. So it's something you should also consider. Please don't compromise on moisturizing your skin. In as much as the weather might not support you, support yourself, give yourself hope. By the time you soldier through the first 2 weeks, you'll start getting used to it. You'll see an improvement in your skin. It's something you have. Then for oily skin, vitamin C, the same thing, hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid cuts across a lot of skin types. Alpha bisabolol or bisabolol oil, licorice roots, hydroxy acid, azelaic acid, lactic acid, niacinamide, salicylic acid. They're all helpful. Salicylic acid especially, and PHA. PHA is helpful because some people that are having oily skin also have sensitive skin. Polyhydroxy acid, they're good for sensitive skin because they are not as inflammatory as their counterparts. Those are the alpha hydroxy acid and beta hydroxy acid. Salicylic acid also falls under alpha hydroxy acid, and it helps rather in fighting acne. It's an oil soluble acid, and it breaks down all those salicylic acid basically breaks down the dead cells that have already come together with your skin oils, and this helps to reduce acne, dries it out. Wonderful. Vitamin C helps you fight the dark spots that are left behind, even niacinamide and azelaic acid. So these are must-haves in your routine. If you're fighting dark spots, I would advise you have something with azelaic acid and niacinamide, because the azelaic acid helps in fighting the dark spots. Wonderful in helping your skin turnover. If you have sensitive skin, or rather if your skin is sensitive, I'll advise that you focus on products that are pH balanced. Normally what inflames our skin is when the acid mantle, that is, it's the topmost part after the skin barrier, has been tampered with. Now, if your acid mantle is tampered with, you feel the product stinging or whatnot, get a pH balance toner. We have Aquel 5.5, even there are lots of K-beauty products now. You can check, they have their pH written on the body. 5.5 is a great start, and you can get the Aquel face cream, you can get the Aquel serum, you can get the Aquel toner. These products would help protect your skin barrier and also restore it. Sensitive skin can be maintained. You easily react to products. Once your skin barrier has been restored, you'll find that your sensitivity has been reduced. And let's say the only thing you get now are reactions from things you might be allergic to. So it's very, very important you consider all this while choosing a serum. So hopefully this helps you to pick out the perfect serum. And if you want to know more on this, please click the link in the description box for the blog post that will be on this topic. And you would also see some reference products for this, especially if you have, or rather if you're in our hemisphere here. Some products that are easily reachable, their prices, and where you can get them from.